I seriously think OnePlus got tired of people complaining about their cameras. Because yes, it looks like OnePlus is going all out with the teasers and official details as we get closer to the OnePlus 9 series. Some new hands-on images show us how the upcoming AirPods can look like, and they seem very pro. And ASUS just launched the ROG Phone 5 with some ludicrous specs, a la Spaceballs for that Ultimate Edition. I'm Jaime Rivera, and seriously, for me, Spaceballs is pretty much one of the best comedies of all time. What's yours? And do not come to me with Coming to America 2. This is Pocketnow Daily. All right, I don't mean to surprise you, but we're going to start today off with deals. You know you love them. Let's start it off with Apple's new M1 MacBook Pro, which I love and is currently $100 off on Amazon, starting at $11.99, and it has the same discount if you're going for more storage. If you choose the 16-inch Intel model for whatever reason that is, that one is $200 off if you go for 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, leaving it at $21.99. The Google Pixel 3a is $146 off, leaving it at $333 shipped. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II, which I know some of you love, is $101 off, leaving it at $1098. Still pretty expensive. Finally, Samsung's eternal trade-in deals are still available, meaning you can still grab the Galaxy S21 Ultra for $499 with $100 in instant credit if you obviously have an eligible device for trade-in. We have tons of other deals in gaming monitors, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox games in the description, and I'm gonna jump on those. Anyways, pun intended, let's switch to reports and rumors before we take it back to the official news. And this time, let's talk about iPhones. Earlier this year, we had a report from DigiTimes claiming that Apple would scale back iPhone 12 mini production due to low demand. And, well, according to a new Nikkei Asia report, iPhone 12 mini sales have been far lower than Apple initially expected, prompting the company to cut down orders for the first half of the year, pretty much confirming what we had in the earlier report. It also mentions that some suppliers were even asked to stop building components that were specifically for the Mini. Apparently, Cupertino will cut planned production by more than 70%, at least for the time being. That said, Apple reportedly plans to cut production on all models by 20%, so the Mini is taking 50% in cutback, which is, still huge. Many analysts claim that the low sales are because the iPhone 11 and 12 have similar prices and offer larger displays and batteries for, again, almost the same price tag. Let's see what ends up happening with the 2021 lineup if the Mini's not going to be part of it, that's going to be weird. But all right, let's get back to official news. We just got the ASUS ROG Phone 5 series, and, well, it sounds great, but I'm not sure about the looks. Michael Fisher showed me his Ultimate unit yesterday, and while he loves it, I'm struggling to assume that this is not a white phone with a broken back. But anyways, the company took on a virtual stage to introduce 3 new gaming phones, the ROG Phone 5, the 5 Pro, and the 5 Ultimate. Of course, we'll be focusing more on the Ultimate, which brings a 6.78-inch AMOLED display running at 144 Hz with 300 Hz touch sampling. It's powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 SoC, along with 18 gigs of RAM, and I know, 18 gigs of RAM. Half a terabyte of storage. It's not expandable, but that allows support for external hard drives through NTFS and a massive 6,000 milliamp hour battery. Those numbers almost sound like if they're illegal in certain countries for the speeds that I assume they're able to provide. But anyways, ASUS is really not playing around. When it comes to cameras, you get a 64 megapixel main sensor from Sony, a 13 megapixel ultra wide, and I don't even know why they bother with the 5 megapixel macro. Anyways, the phone still comes with air triggers at the top, with the higher end models bringing other extra buttons as well. And you can still buy the gaming pad separately, by the way. Anyways, the base model for the ROG Phone 5 starts at 800 euros. The ROG Phone 5 Pro goes for 1,200 pretty much, while the Ultra costs 1,300 euros. If you're interested in availability and other details, make sure you check out the link in the description. Now let's move the spotlight back to Apple, but not for products you would expect. Let's talk AirPods. We have been waiting for third-generation AirPods for quite some time, and rumors hint that we could get them at Apple's upcoming March event. Now, we have a new report from Gizmo China that shows some renders of the AirPods 3, which were apparently based on images from suppliers. From the renders, you can notice the shorter stem and the vents at the top showing a ton of resemblance with the current AirPods Pro, but without the silicone tips. The case is also shrinking down a bit and getting wider, and we also have some IRL images of these headphones from a tipster on Twitter that, well, doesn't have the greatest track record, but these look like the real deal. So yeah, these are pretty much turning into AirPods Pro when it comes to design, but lacking actual pro features like active noise cancellation. Again, we are expecting these to, I don't know, happen around the March event, which is 13 days away pretty much. We'll keep you posted. I hope these don't fall off my ear if the silicone tips are not there. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk OnePlus, as they have managed to take up a great amount of the spotlight today, which makes sense as we are getting closer to the OnePlus 9 event. Pete Lau has been on a run these past couple of days that reminds me of Ming-Chi Kuo, with the exception that he's actually not predicting anything. This is the real deal. First, he revealed that we will be getting the charger, and now he confirmed that we will be getting a 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera for the 9 Pro with a Sony IMX766 sensor. He also showed some sample images where apparently they took 2 ultra-wide images, and you can definitely see that there's way less distortion on the 9 Pro, but of course we'll have to test to see how accurate that is. Now, speaking of the camera, MKBHD posted a picture of the new Pro UI that reportedly comes thanks to the Hasselblad partnership that the company has been teasing. From the picture, we can see how the Pro mode lets you control shutter speed, ISO, focus, and more. So we're currently expecting 3 phones: the OnePlus 9R, the 9 Pro, and the 9. The 9 Pro will reportedly pack a 6.7-inch display running at 120 Hz, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 5G, 8 or 12 gigs of RAM, and your typical storage. Now, from all these leaks and teasers, they're focusing a lot on the camera. We're expecting a 48 megapixel main sensor, a 50 megapixel ultra wide, and then 2 other cameras that are still pending to be leaked. Just give it a little time. Anyways, for today's question, let us know, are you interested in the OnePlus 9 series? Because honestly, I feel that they've lost a bit of their edge, and a boost in the camera might exactly be what they need. But anyways, leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram. You can follow me on my personal handles to see me miss the real Coming to America movie. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.